This week on Humpcast, Jenny Nangle joins me because you guys didn't quite kill us last week. Ryan's in SD, crazy rich Asians are taking over, and what if the Terminator were a children's film? You're listening to Humpcast.
Hit it already.
All right, welcome to Humpcast, everybody, the show where a couple of buds get buzzed and drink cocktails and beer so we can have no fear. My name is Garrett Lee, and today, because Ryan's in San Diego, and because I know how to work buttons and turn this off at one point, except my mouse is spazzing out.
I like it. Oh.
Thanks, right?
Okay.
Is it good? I thought it was really damn good. We have Miss... Wait for it. Come on, Mac. There we go. I picked this one this week. I actually haven't heard it in a long time, so let's see what it is. Fuck you, YouTube. Wait for it. I pretty much found a list. So
I've never heard this song.
You've never heard this song?
No.
It's Jenny by Lil Richard. I'm joined by Jenny Nangle, who, if you're a fan of the show, you know
How much I love that name.
loves the name Jenny. Absolutely. So go ahead and share this video as much as you possibly can, and sound off in the comments. Say hi to Jenny. Hey, Rachel. Hey. All right. Yeah, join us today. Join us in the comments right now. She loves it. I'm going to put this down here. And now we can start the show. So, good job. Just like every episode, we start off with an alcoholic beverage of some sort. Someone, I feel like, maybe has been drinking a little bit too much already. No. I'm going to start off, and then I'll tell you what she's drinking since
I was going to say, I have no idea what this is, but
since
it's
I made
good.
it. Here, I think I have to turn this down. Give me a second. You keep spiking everything. Good. Okay, I think that might be better. It's okay. I forgive you. What I'm drinking, I picked it up actually at a local liquor store down the street. It's called Avery Brewing Company. I'll show it to you guys right now. It's a tangerine quad. It's a Belgian-style quadruple ale with tangerine peel added, and it's aged in bourbon barrels. So I love Belgians. I just kind of rekindled my flame. I went to Golden Roan Brewing Company yesterday with some friends, and they have a really good Belgian beer there. I didn't even know they made Belgian beers. They had a really nice one called Drago's Left Hook, which is like a rye red IPA with tropical fruit notes, and that shit was amazing. Then I saw they had a Belgian. I'm trying to think what the hell they actually called it, though. I don't know, but it was really good. It reminded me a lot of La Fin du Monde, which is like the staple in any Belgian lover's beer arsenal. So Avery Brewing Company is one that I really like. They're from Colorado. Usually when I get stuff, it's really good. They make one of my favorite beers called Rumpkin, which is a rum barrel aged beer. It's highly alcoholic and tastes
Why am I not surprised you like that one?
and it tastes like rum. I think you'd like it.
Ooh.
All right. Either way, I haven't tried this yet, so we're gonna step on it. And then Jen, what are you drinking?
This fancy schmancy thing.
Dang.
I didn't make it, so I don't know exactly what it is.
That's
but
true. As some of you know, I do have bartending skills. I've obtained those skills. So I haven't made cocktails in a long time. It's been hot, and I don't work as a bartender currently. It's not something that I do all the time.
Shorty's saying shots.
Shorty says shots. Share the video.
Share the
Shorty.
video. We'll do shots. Whatever shot you want us to do, we'll do.
I literally have probably every spirit you could think of.
But be kind, Shorty.
So
Karma.
if you want us to take a shot, let us know and then share the video. We're not doing shots for shares, but we might be lenient on some of you. So for her drink, I just mixed up a cocktail. I know she likes rum, and I know she likes sweet, drinks. So this is actually going to be a mixture of vodka and a spiced aged rum with a little bit of fresh strawberries and basil from my own garden that she saw me cut.
I saw him cut it.
She's like, "Where are you going with that knife?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
That was pretty impressive.
Yes, and a little bit of pineapple and brown sugar as well, because regular sugar is a little bit light with simple syrup, so I actually muddled up some brown sugar cubes with the strawberries. How do you like it?
It's delicious.
Is it?
It's going down way too easily, too.
There's about 4 ounces of alcohol in this.
Great.
No, but
This is going to be a disaster show.
I think so. I think it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and give you sips. I know you've already started, but I'm thirsty. Oh, wow. Meow, damn. Wait. I don't even remember what the percentage on this is. It reminds me a little bit of the Rumpkin. Oh, probably because of the bourbon barrels. And the alcohol percentage on you, 10.1%. I'm cool with that. I like that. So it's a Belgian-style quad, which Belgians are always really deliciously smooth, in my opinion, for the most part. You get a lot of spices. The citrus is in there with the tangerine peel, but the bourbon barrel aging gives it almost like a caramel nuttiness to it that is so good. Do you like beer at all, Jen?
No.
Do you want to try this, or do you think it would just ruin it? Because it's not.
Is it bitter?
It's not bitter at all. Because like IPAs and hoppy things, those are the type of things you stay away from. I'm not the biggest hophead either, but this one's really yummy for a beer. For you, what do you think?
Not my style.
Okay. Well, what is your style? Do you have a beer that you like?
I like cider.
Okay, no. The answer to that question is no. Like, do you like a beer? I like something that's not beer. Cool. All right. Makes sense.
I'm always honest. I like sweet, and beer is always
I know.
bitter. Bitter.
This is Belgians are probably some of the sweeter ones. Definitely a higher alcohol percentage gives you some more sugars. So if you don't like this, you probably won't like any beer that I can think of. But this is pretty damn delicious, and it's not too heavy. So barrel aged stuff tends to be a little bit darker, and when the heat is up, I don't like going for like darker beers. So getting into like stouts and porters and other stuff like that, I enjoy them a lot, but not in this temperature.
Heavy.
This one is right below that, where I think it is refreshing. The orange peel, the tangerine peel, makes it really nice, and then the barrel aging just makes it smooth, but it's still very drinkable.
Drunkable?
Hopefully. I mean, depending on your alcohol tolerance, it's about 10.1%, and I got a big ass bottle of it. So let's see how this goes.
Hey.
All right. So Jen,
Yes.
last time you were here, you said that you were starting your own show because you got some sort of like just inspiration from your friend. Someone just had this show, and you said you're like, this just had such an amazing experience on his show. I should start my own show. Is that what happened?
Was that how it happened?
I think we have a video of it, and if you look back, I think that's what you said.
I'm not really sure if that's
So keep going?
exactly how it happened.
Keep going on that idea
That
you
tangent?
that you already said.
Okay, so actually, Joseph Davis and Brian Gerson came up with the Morning Buzz.
Shout out Proco.
Where we were supposed to host the show, but you are too cool for school. And so I've decided to kind of beta test it and see if it's even worth doing, see if people even like it. And so I started last Friday.
Nice. Okay, so you started the Morning Buzz. What did you do? Because you actually did a few things different than us. You actually did multiple live video platforms, and
I just did
Tell us about it.
Facebook Live and Instagram Live. I was going to do YouTube Live, but I ran out of devices.
Okay, so that's actually one thing that I did want to ask you about. So you did YouTube, Facebook, and
I only did 2. I wanted to do 3, but I only did 2.
Oh, you didn't. I thought you did Instagram.
I did Instagram and I did Facebook.
Oh,
I
but
did
you didn't
not
do YouTube. Got it. So
Yeah.
what did you do it like on your phone and on your
So
laptop, or how'd you do that?
So Facebook was on my laptop.
Got it.
Instagram was on a spare iPhone I have. And then
Jen just having I got 2 phones.
Yeah.
One for live streaming over here and one for selfies over here.
That's how I roll.
Okay.
You gotta have like full
So
coverage.
on your extra phone that you have, Jen, you went on Instagram, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Instagram.
Cool.
And then I kept my phone as a spare in case
then your
anybody,
other phone.
my
you
other
say?
phone,
Yes.
my current phone,
Uh-huh.
as a spare in case anybody wanted to call in.
Oh, in case anyone wanted to call Jen. Okay, good.
do shots with us.
Yes.
Or because Nikki V. Hicks was my guest.
Yeah,
my
shout out
co-host
Nikki.
guest.
That's cool. She doesn't want to be on this show, but she wants. No, okay. I don't think I've actually. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that. I'll have
you
Nikki
go.
and Rod come over, and then Chris too. But I don't know if I could.
You
I
hear
could
that,
fit.
Shorty?
I could fit everyone.
If you're still here.
Shout out.
Hey. So we had a really good time. I don't really remember a good chunk of it.
Yes, because you guys went through a lot. You did the drinking thing, and I was like, okay, let's see how much you can do.
We pre-gamed. So
Mhm.
she had 1 glass of mimosa, and I
Yeah.
had 2 mimosas before we started.
Got it.
And then I don't even remember how it began. But then we started shots. I think it was you that called in first.
So I was in Hollywood in a meeting, and it just so happened that it coincided. So I originally already planned I was going to call in, but then I texted you the night before. I'm like, shit, I forgot I had this meeting in the morning. Maybe I'll get a chance to call in after. But literally the meeting was super late. Like, we were waiting on someone who was stuck in some sort of traffic. And I'm just like, okay, well, give me a second. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. So I left the meeting, went out to my car where, if you know me, there has been a history of me keeping tequila in my trunk, #drunkila. And it just so happened I had a collapsible shot glass and a bottle of tequila in my trunk that day. So I called in to Jen's show, and it looked like you guys were having a lot of fun. And we got to take a shot, you know? And I was standing in the middle of the fucking street. There was like literally a cop passed.
I was going to say, I was like, what? Who's
literally a
you?
cop passed like right before I took the shot. But I mean, after I poured it, you don't know what the fuck's in my hand. It's just like a metal collapsible thing. And I'm just on my phone. I had like my earbuds in, so people couldn't hear them, but I could hear them. And I had my mic on that. And we took the shot. It was really cool. And it was,
It was super fun.
So did you have fun doing your show then?
Yes, from what I remember.
From what you remember, gotcha.
Because we then went into a trivia, questionnaire type thing.
Yes.
Where so I decided that I would ask every guest to send me something, or like a person, place, or thing, whatever, that they know a lot about. And yeah, I'm already on it, Blaine. Thanks.
Shut up, Blaine.
And I would ask them questions, and if they got it wrong, then we would have to do a shot. But if she wanted me to participate, she had to do the Bean Boozle game.
Oh, did you do that?
We did do the Bean Boozle game.
Okay, because I had to go back to my meeting, so I didn't get a chance to actually watch it.
Yeah, so she lucked out, and she got a strawberry flavored one instead of a cockroach. Centipede.
I totally thought you were going to say cock flavored one.
Ooh, they should make an X-rated Bean Boozle.
Can you describe a cock flavored jelly bean? Like, how would that be?
Fleshy. Salty-ish. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. So
She's like, it's all right. You get it, girl.
So Nikki, I think, got 2 questions right. So we had to do 3 shots.
Nice.
And then Charles Chudabala Hala called in, and we had to do another shot. And then I feel like somebody else called in, and then Shorty called in. So we were pretty smashed.
Nice. Well, that's good. See, it's always fun. And then I called later on after you guys finished, and
Which I really don't remember what I said.
Well, first of all, you called me, and then you're like, then you just sent me a voicemail, and you're like, really?
Did it?
You're not gonna pick up? I think I still have it.
Oh my God, you have to play. You have to play it because I
Let me
don't.
see if I
I don't
can.
know.
You
I don't
have to
remember.
talk while I look for it because it's actually back.
So I'll keep talking. So this Friday, Charles Chudabala is going to come on as my guest co-host, and it'll be beta test episode 2. And I'm kind of nervous because the topic that he chose, he knows a lot about.
Well, that's
like,
kind of what you want.
So we don't get drunk. I mean, it's
No,
the
an
morning.
expert. Like you want an expert on topic. Well, like what do you want to say it now, or do you want?
Well,
Like,
I can
what is
say.
it?
I mean,
What is this topic? And then maybe you should brush up on it.
Oh, it's I Love Lucy.
Oh, I would die.
You would die? Well, he chose it because it's something that he knows a lot about, but I'm
Yeah.
going to like quiz him on it.
So I've seen a few episodes, but it was never my thing. And
But it is his thing.
Yeah, exactly.
He has like the box set. He's got books of I Love Lucy. Like, it is hardcore I Love Lucy with Charles, which
Okay.
I don't blame him because
Let's
she
see,
was
I
great.
got this sound clip from Jenn.
Oh, shit.
Seriously? You're not gonna pick up?
Pick up, Garrett.
We want to know how much of a hot mess we were.
So this is like you and Nikki.
Not. Stop.
But I want to know.
So this is you and Nikki. It's like, what the hell? Pick up. Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't even.
Yeah.
And
then I called. Nikki was literally passed out on the couch.
poor Nikki.
She's like, oh.
I was like, I think I killed her.
And I was like, get some water in that woman.
And then I tried to give her water, and it just was not good. And then you like made me you made me nervous. You made me nervous. So what happened was she passed out on the couch.
Yeah.
And like every 15 minutes, I walked over to see if she was breathing.
Okay, well, she's not like she got a concussion. She was just drunk.
We were. I was really drunk too, so I was like kind of out of it
Well,
too.
I always tell you guys, okay, Drink
Yes.
your water, motherfuckers. Take it from a professional drinker. And I can say that because people have paid me to drink stuff, which is really weird, and I love it. You need to
I want to
drink.
get paid to drink stuff.
Well, work on it.
Oh.
You might go get yourself some sponsors for the Morning Buzz. It'll work. Probably be a lot easier for you. Not like just
Why?
saying.
Because I have
Yeah.
boobs.
I mean, literally not being an asshole whatsoever. It's just a known fact. It's easier for you to get people to do things.
Hey, whoever wants to do stuff for me, contact me because
There's
I got
lit-
a lot of stuff.
There are literally articles that I read all the time where there's just like women who are like not just your typical cam girls, but they make hundreds of thousands of dollars telling men what to do and nothing sexual. It's literally being like not a dominatrix per se, but it's literally like go buy me stuff, peasant. And they're like, yes, mistress. And they're like across the world, and they send them their Amazon wishlist shit, and they make bank off of this shit. And I'm like, why does nobody want to pay to see my dick or something like that? But or I can boss people around. It's like sexist.
Okay, I will be honest. Queen Malvolia has been asked what gifts she wants to receive.
I think I've told you this. You should make an Amazon wish list.
Lesson learned now that I know that it's like a super thing.
It is, and guys, more so than girls, will pay to be acknowledged by women.
I will
and it's
happily
ridiculous.
acknowledge you.
Like on just the level that I see it. There's probably even different levels, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I gotta be out here grinding. I'm not saying women don't grind. I'm saying that there are opportunities for them to just be like, you know what? Pay me money.
Well,
and it works.
That hasn't happened to me. I mean, maybe a couple
They say,
times.
fuck
but
you, pay me. And then you do it.
Hey guys, fuck you, pay me.
And then all of a sudden, bling, 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 bling.
Where is it? Make it rain, y'all.
But yeah, I
think
mean,
I'm that lucky.
essentially what they are content creators, just very different than you and I. They are creating content that there is a market for. They found the market, which is good for them. That's their hustle. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But I'm like, come on, where's my market at? Who wants to send me stuff?
Well, when Malvolia gets picked up, I'll pay you to make me drinks. How about
Woo! I like it.
that? Deal.
Nice. Okay, so you had a good first round. Do you have anything? So you didn't do an audio version though, right? You just did
No.
video.
Just video.
Do you have a plan on going
I
for
don't
an
know.
audio version?
I'm just honestly I'm really just beta testing this because I did a podcast years ago.
Yeah.
I did it with a comedian called his name's Gregory Hall. And I didn't love it. I didn't love doing it. I'm just kind of testing it out.
What was it about it that you didn't like?
I really honestly cannot pinpoint it. It was more of like a comedy type show, whereas I like more like talking to people. So maybe that was it.
Yeah.
And I like to get to know people a lot. And the guests that we had on, like some of them were characters, so they would come on as their character.
Oh, yeah.
Which I always find is like a really difficult interview because when I go on as Malvolia, it is the most difficult interview ever because Malvolia is such a bitch and she doesn't talk very much. She
Yeah.
just is like, I hate everybody. And that's it. So it's really hard. So I don't know if it was that or the day that we chose. We always did it Sunday night.
Okay.
And I like my Sunday nights to just kind of chill out. I don't know what it was. But so I'm just kind of testing this out and see if I want to do it, see if people like it,
Well,
see
I
if
mean,
it does anything.
From what I saw, like there was a ton of people tuning in for the live feeds, and I think you have a very large fan base that would like to hear you.
Would you guys like to hear me talk about randomness?
Yeah, fucking sound off in the comments. We already got a lot of people. So, do you want
All right.
to hear and see more of Jenn E?
Jenn.
Nangle?
Just Jen.
Do you have a middle name?
Yes. That's why I keep thinking you say E because my middle name.
No, that's why I think I like it is because it's Jenn E Nangle.
Yeah, my middle name's Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So my initials are Jen, not Jenny.
I think you told me this once, and that's why it was awesome because you're literally Jenny.
No.
You're Jenny Nangle.
Jen E. Jen
Yes.
E.
No, I know. I'm aware of that. So
Yeah.
cool. Go ahead and dude. Seriously, more power to you. Literally, people hit me up all the time to kind of show them the ropes of the audio version of this. Like the video is fairly new, and it's still something I'm
Yeah, but that looks
teaching with.
really
This
scary. It
don't
looks
let
frightening.
Okay, so do
like,
not
look at that thing.
Do not. I know you can see
There's
it.
like 86,500 buttons.
I think I like the new setup. I have the lamp on behind this, so it kind of makes the Humpcast logo glow. But then you also see that there's the soundboard right there. And in all honesty, do not let it sort of intimidate you, because the only reason there's so many of them is there's different channels. So I have 6 channels on this one for mic cables, and then you can do the audio in and out. You do a bunch of different stuff.
Can I just do it
but
on a Zoom?
You can, exactly. And that's what
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying.
gonna do.
People don't understand. A lot of people don't get, like, you can just go bare minimum. You don't even need all that stuff. The bare minimum you need for a podcast is a microphone. You know what has a microphone? Your phone. You know what? You have 2 of those. So you can make a fucking
And
podcast.
my computer.
And a computer. Boom. You could sit in front of your laptop and just be in a very sound controlled environment. So not like obviously out in like a subway or the fucking park or whatever.
Because that's
And-
where I want to go drink.
No, literally, I've been toying with the idea. It's so nice out, you guys.
It really is.
I want to do at least one episode on my balcony, and I just want to show you how breathtakingly awesome it is right now. Because every morning, I go out on my porch, which I put a couch on my porch so I can sit out there and just look over the whole fucking, like, there's hills and valleys and everything. I'm at the top of one. It's so nice. And then it's also hot as fuck out here. So I want to be on my porch or my balcony drinking and doing a podcast. I think that'd be epic. But it is pretty windy, pretty noisy. So that is a little bit of a harder thing to do. But like I said, the easiest thing to do the easiest way to do a podcast, get your phone. If you don't want to buy equipment, get a good space and just do the show that you want to do. So for when it was, so originally it was myself, Ryan, and Jason Leos. We came up with the idea, and of course it was a little bit easier for us because Jason and his father are sound engineers and they're producers and whatnot for music, so they had all the big crazy equipment. So it was easy. It was easy because we started knowing already all the equipment, all this other stuff. And then we kind of worked our way down to simplify it, because as opposed to having a full-on producer's professional studio, we of course have moved different places, bought our own stuff, etc. And literally the basic stuff that we do, this takes me 30 minutes to set up, and that's because I put everything away. So it would be cool if I could just have a studio and just have it laying out, whatever. But from literally
Someday.
yeah, sometimes I get lazy and I'm like, I'll just leave it there a week.
I mean, someday you may have a studio.
Oh, that. No, I'm working on it.
Boom. See?
Boom. And that's the thing. Keep working for your goals. If you want it, go get it.
You never told me that.
What, that I'm working on a studio?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll make a to-do list / goal list, and I'll just email it to you.
Okay.
That way
Every
you,
week.
That way you know.
Every Monday morning.
What I'm planning on.
9 a.m.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He hates me.
I did not. I wouldn't ask you to be here so much if I hated you.
True.
Yeah, and I wouldn't make you delicious drinks.
Y'all heard that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, podcasting has just been so fun. And then like after we made the idea, we're just like, find the format that works for you, and then keep going with it. And consistently, what was it? This is episode 233. So for 233 weeks, it's on there. And that's another thing. I would love for there to be just a specific tech person, because running it and being on it, it's pretty difficult. Mm-hmm. If there's more people, it's a little bit easier. So like when Ricky was here, rest in peace, Ricky C.
I miss Ricky.
I miss Ricky too. Mrs. Musk, his smile,
Oh, I should probably do something sad.
pizza shirt. Oh, yeah, exactly. Like it was cool because we all had specific things that we could do besides just being, on the show. So when there was 3 of us and he was the main tech dude, he could be hitting the buttons while like Ryan and I were talking, and then when he was talking, like we could just do other things. And so same thing. Like I think 3 to 4 people is like the perfect number as far as the actual production goes. On it not necessarily doesn't matter. I prefer not to have one person, which is why some days you get it Tuesdays, sometimes you get it Wednesdays, because I don't want to do this by myself. I know people do it, but I don't want to. And I don't do post and I don't do editing. So live, 3 people I think is great.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I just do everything myself with a guest.
Cool. Congratulations on your 1 episode.
Yay, right? It's that one step.
Yep. Abso-fucking-lutely. So,
Hey, y'all, we were going to do a shot if anybody shared this. Has anybody shared? Because I don't see no shares.
I don't know.
There's no shares.
I don't think you can look it up on this one, but I think you could look it up on another page. So real quick, definitely share this and then tell us what you want to drink. How about that?
You can choose the poison.
Pick our poisons. Tell us what you want us to drink, all right? Sounds good. I'm going to click on this, and then we already have 4,000 shares. No, okay.
Wait, what?
I'm totally kidding. I don't know. No. Yeah.
All right.
Share the things.
It's all good.
Shorty just did it. Where does it say it? I feel like these things are always different.
I just looked on my phone, too, and it doesn't say anything.
Shorty definitely shared it. She said.
Let's see. Let me just
Do
go
one
onto
more
my
one more again.
page.
Boom. All right, Shorty, tell us what to drink.
Oh, yeah. We got to share.
Boom.
What do you want us to drink, Shorty?
All right. So we'll leave that there. And then once he tells us, we'll drink that. So moving from podcasts, do you want to talk about something that got picked up?
Oh, sure.
Sure. Tell us a little bit about the entertainment industry, Jen.
Boom.
E.
So I did a pilot.
What's a pilot?
It's like an idea for a TV show.
Whiskey now.
Fuck, man, really?
I know.
Whiskey?
Does he know that you don't like whiskey?
I don't even. He didn't even give me a whiskey shot on my birthday. Why are you choosing whiskey, yo? Oh, because we did whiskey at Alex Wang's birthday.
Okay, let me ask you this then.
I'm probably gonna die.
I have tons of different types of whiskey. Do you want rye whiskey, bourbon whiskey, Scotch
Just not
whiskey?
Jack. Just not Jack.
I actually don't keep Jack because it's not my thing.
Love
Except
ya.
I do have a cinnamon Jack. It's like Fireball.
Okay, I could do that.
You want that?
Sure.
All right.
Does
it
that
counts.
count?
It does because it's Jack Daniel's fire whiskey. It's actually probably more whiskey than Fireball is.
Cool.
Cool.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna go get that. Oh, but Shorty says rye.
No.
Rye's good. I have a good rye.
All right, fine, whatever.
All right, we're gonna do a rye specifically for Shorty. Thanks for sharing. And then if you're listening or watching right now, share it too. Maybe we'll drink some more stuff. I'll be right back. Tell them about the pilot. What's a pilot, Jen?
Okay, so a pilot is a first episode of a TV show idea. And so I connected with this one stand-up comedian comic guy. His name is Matthew Clark the Shark. And he came up with this idea where it was going to be Saturday Night Live for kids. So we shot this pilot and he shopped it around to Disney, Amazon, and Netflix, and it all got rejected. Totally not surprised. Totally not surprised because God forbid any type of studio take on a very interesting, cool, creative idea because they always have to play it safe, you know? So flash forward to 2 years later. Flash Gordon. Flash forward to 2 years later, I got a message that it got picked up by a Roku channel. So I filmed my first episode on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's comedy. It's something that I never do, like, ever. I don't even know if I can be funny anymore.
You can be funny?
You don't know? I mean, I thought I've been funny since the second I walked in this door.
Well, that's cool, Jen.
Oh, cool. Okay,
All right, so
awesome.
let's get back to the whiskey then. So, I'm fucking with you. This is actually something that I discovered that I this is one of those I think diamond in the rough or like needle in a haystack type of things. I try a lot of different booze,
Why am
and
I
I
not
just
surprised?
went to try one recently that I fucking hate. But then I mix it. It's a cocktail liquor. Like it's not something that you want to drink by itself. Not this one, the other one. And I mean that's
Are you going to call it
the
out?
risk you
Are you going to
wanna-
tell us what it is?
You know what? Okay, so I will tell you what it is, but I'll preface this first. I drank it straight first, and then I hated it. And drank it on the rocks to see if that brought out anything different. It was a little bit better, but still hated it. Then I realized that this is something that you mix in with other stuff to amplify that. And that's what it is. It's not about, is something... You need to find where something shines, not if it's just good or bad. If it tastes like fucking sewage, that's one thing. But this was a very, very almost absinthe/Jaeger essence whiskey, Canadian whiskey, and I was like, this is horrible. It didn't advertise that on the bottle whatsoever. It just said Canadian whiskey.
Well, they're not going to be like, this is horrible whiskey.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. It's literally...
That was me being funny, you guys. Did it work? Cricket.
I think that I think that if they advertised what it was, it would have a market. The thing is, it just said Canadian whiskey, and I was like, okay, I've had a lot of different Canadian whiskeys, and historically, Canadian whiskeys are all blends of stuff. Like since Prohibition, like they just blended a whole bunch of shit together, and then some of it's good, some of it's not. Like so, if you've had like Crown Royal, that's really good. That's a Canadian blended whiskey. This actually happens to be a Canadian rye whiskey called Lot 40. I'll show you the bottle right now. Boom, boom, boom.
This is for you, Shorty.
This is for Shorty because he shared the thing, asked us to drink some rye whiskey. This is one of the smoothest, best tasting rye whiskeys I've had in a while, and I like rye. Rye has predominantly been my whiskey of choice for drinks. Templeton, Rittenhouse, which I both have. I love those. Those are great. This one is very smooth by itself. So I chose this to shoot, and so I know that it's not your bag, but maybe you'll enjoy it too. We'll see. I'm gonna pour it right now while you continue. What do you want to tell? Can you tell us anything about your pilot, like what it's about or what's going on?
What the
like
pilot
what the
was
thing
about?
is, what the thing? Like how do you plan on being funny? Like all that stuff.
Well, no, I actually have like a different script that we're shooting on Saturday. So, the pilot that we shot was like mostly like geared towards kids. Like it was comedy for kids.
Okay.
So,
But
but Saturday is more. It feels more of like an adult type thing. So we'll see. I mean, I worked with these guys about a month ago. We shot another kind of like spoof type thing. It was called Not Me. It was kind of a spoof on Me Too. Which, yeah, I know you
a
guys.
spoof on you.
Pretty. No, you know the hashtag Me Too.
Oh, got it.
It was on that, and I was a little bit worried about any type of backlash, but we were cool because it was okay. It wasn't that bad. But anyway, so I'm hanging out with those guys on Saturday.
That's cool. All right. So here's the shot of Lot 40 rye Canadian whiskey. Cheers. I got my Green Ranger glass.
I'm Amy Jo Johnson.
Well,
right now.
there's no purple Ranger, so you get the pink one.
What? There is a purple Ranger.
Where the fuck is there a purple Ranger?
Isn't there a purple one? There's a purple Ranger. Isn't there? There is.
Take the shot, Jen.
I drooled on that.
That's so yummy. I like that.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So how was that? Did you like that?
That was a lot better than what I've had before.
Okay. Well, there you go. I'll take that.
Okay, cool.
So from somebody who drinks whiskey, for someone who doesn't drink whiskey, it's a good one?
Yes, and my mouth and throat are on fire.
Nice.
Awesome.
Shorty says there is no Purple Ranger.
There really isn't? I thought
Nope.
there was.
I'm in no way affiliated with this, but I would highly recommend that you check out Lot 40 because I need to go get another bottle of this. This is really nice. I love making Manhattans with that. By the way, if you are a fan of Manhattans, go try a perfect Manhattan because I think those are even better. It's like instead of just sweet vermouth, it mixes sweet and dry vermouth. And if they have Peychaud's, maybe put a little bit of that in there. I'm getting bartending nerd or mixology nerdy right here. So there you go.
I think we're starting to bore people. We only have 2 viewers, and I think 3. I think it's Shorty and Blaine.
It's cool. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you
All
guys
right.
are awesome. Thanks for hanging.
Love you guys. All right. So about the thing. So you're filming Saturday then, right?
Saturday, I'm filming an episode on Saturday.
That's
yeah.
so cool. And where are you filming? Do you want to like?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Everything's being withheld right now.
But okay. So speaking of filming, we've been putting it off. We are supposed to be doing. This is actually what we're gonna do after the show. We're gonna be writing for something because I want to do something a little bit different for everyone. Of course, it's gonna be very, very, very indie, but it's kind of I like the sort of guerrilla style shooting where it's just like you understand the bare minimum of what you need to shoot. And so for those who are still new to the whole game, you really just need something to record with,
a phone,
and something to record audio with.
and even that you don't need.
Not especially. Just be aware of the audio because I would say everyone has like their own little things that they are about. When it comes to audio, like if I hear like a buzzing or like a thing or inconsistencies, that's what throws me off more than any visual continuity error or
You're a film snob,
anything
though.
like that. But it's like no, everyone has their own things.
He's a film snob.
It's like I didn't go to film school. Like
Okay.
I didn't
You're a
study
viewer.
this. I'm a viewer, and as someone who loves, like, just loves film, you pick up stuff, and it's the same with everything. Like, I'm sure people who love beer are like, oh, I don't like this, or I can pay attention to this more than that. And so when it comes to even the most basic filming, I want to put audio ahead of everything. Not like the most amazing Dolby fucking audio. I'm just talking about like make things consistent. So if it's supposed to be like, you know, found footage, guerrilla style, whatever, which is easier, less expensive. Let me put it that way. Not easier.
Yeah.
Less expensive.
Less expensive.
Just make sure it's consistent, and then everything else. But we are gonna try and put something together that I think displays a great amount of acting, a great amount of ingenuity on the minimalist of budgets.
On like zero.
Yes, exactly. And
Nothing.
that's the thing. That's fun. And
I
I have an
have
idea about not only what we're doing. I have an idea for stuff going forward that we can talk about later,
Oh, look at him.
and then we'll announce it on this show.
Oh, hey. I'll be honest with you. I have done a lot of successful short films on no money, like zero.
Yep.
So it's possible. The deal was made on nothing.
Nice. And yeah, and it's very similar to like watching the it's still on YouTube, right? It's on your channel or what?
Yeah, it's on my channel.
Check out The Deal. It's a really well shot, well put together thing from like nothing, like you said.
Nothing.
And it's utilizing what you have
Yeah.
more than anything. And
Yeah.
I admire that type of thing. I call it MacGyvering. So it's
You
like
hear that? I'm a guy.
okay, can I just like
Sorry. Go ahead.
can I say one thing ever nice about you without your own?
No. Because I very rarely get it, so I need
Because
to
you do this.
relish in the moment. Really? Okay, I'll just sit here and look cute. Tell me more.
I'm just saying I admire MacGyvering for anything, not just film working, like anything. If you can just like, I have a lot of people in my life, and I know a lot of people out there do too. It's a thing. They're out there where they just like they always tell you why they can't do something.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
always tell you, oh, I couldn't because this, or I can't because of this. And it's like, are you alive? Can you still go forward? Do you like whenever I see someone's like, oh, well, I was planning on getting funding, but I didn't. So instead I did this and this and this and this. And then I had to work this, I was like, that's impressive. For you to understand that like you don't need all the big budgets and all the big toys and all the whatever.
You don't.
You just need your ideas, your work ethic, and ingenuity, and just fucking go for it. And then a team. You put together a team of people that work well together and put out good shit.
And they become your family.
Yeah, and that's goes into any industry. I'm not talking about just entertainment or movies or anything like that. Like if you want to have, I don't know, like a car business, same thing. Or like a restaurant, same thing. Just boom, find out how to get something done, not why it doesn't work.
I also made my short film Slit on $100, and that's because I paid for all the special like effects type stuff.
Nice.
Everything else was like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That was up for a gazillion awards. Not a gazillion. I'm trying to show off
One
right
gazillion.
now. But a good chunk of awards. In fact, it was up for Best Horror Short at Action on Film last year.
Shout out to Action on Film and all of our friends in Vegas right now.
Yes.
Have fun at the film festival.
Check out Malvolia Halloween special.
That's true.
I have no idea.
Is it nominated for something or what's
No.
going on? Like, how does that work?
Nothing. I have no idea what time it's screening. I got no information, but it's playing.
All right, cool. So if
Hey.
you want to see Malvolia on the big screen, stop what you're doing. Go to Vegas.
Run to Vegas at the Palms.
Go to the Palms. They're doing the Action on Film Festival, and then ask when Malvolia is screening because we don't know.
Yeah, because I don't know. But demand Malvolia because
Yeah.
she'll come back and host next year.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And then I would hope the two short films that are currently in post production that I'm in are in them as well.
Oh, you know. I'll get your face out there. You're in the Halloween special from last year, so that's
true. So technically, I'm on.
so
yeah.
he is showing. Yes.
Yeah, I'm on there.
His faces will be on the big screen.
No, but I'm super excited about the stuff that we were doing. So like
This
now, the one
year.
we're talking about that night, I saw a lot of footage. You said you saw a rough cut
I saw a chunk of
chunk of it,
cut.
yeah. And so it's like I'm super excited about the direction that it's going, and
Yeah.
I like the shots. I want to see more and more and more.
The
I wanna keep
acting is
going.
really good.
yeah.
The idea is really good. The shots are really good.
So can't
the
wait.
script is amazing.
Who wrote that? That's good.
I don't know. I mean, some girl.
Nice.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh.
All right, move forward, please.
Because we only have one lowly viewer right now.
Lowly. You're going to call
Lowly.
it the one viewer we have lowly
I think it's my adopted father, Shorty, that's still watching. So,
we'll see.
anyway.
All right. So, did you have anything else that you wanted to talk about as far as like anything going on right now? Or we could just jump straight into like some news stories and move forward?
That was it. I'm just fine.
How are you feeling right now?
I feel good.
Good, because I can't make you another cocktail, and you're already fucking done, pretty much.
You already cut me off, bartender?
No, I'm doing a show.
Oh.
Like, I can't stop and go make you a cocktail.
I could just keep talking.
Or if somebody shares some more, we can get her to have another shot of something.
We have one person watching.
We'll fucking see. Okay.
Hey, you never know.
All right.
Crazier things have happened.
This is very true. All right, let's go ahead and move forward then.
Okay.
And then we'll jump into some entertainment news. Sound good?
Okay.
All right. I wish I could stop that and do this at the same time, but I want multi-mouses. That'd be cool.
Multi-mouses?
Multi-mouses.
Entertainment news, everybody.
This just broke out.
That is a scientific fact, huh?
I'm not gonna get to this story. I have a question for you. News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears.
Whoa.
And that was true, by the way. It's a true story. I like that they have this like in the background of this totally random like old music. No, I think it's cool. It's just like a little bit of like a yeah. Shorty's like, I'll share it again. Yeah, just take a shot with that. All right, everyone.
I love him.
So
Oh
let's
my
go ahead and
God.
start off with the box office. First up, we have What Up, Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
I'm 2 out of 3 of those things, and I would love.
I will take it if you're crazy and you're Asian.
Technically, I'm more like.
Are you rich?
I'm 1.5.
1.5? If you're rich, that's it. I'm
Maybe
down.
I'm 2. Okay, I mean it really depends on your definition of rich, but I mean like, I am crazy, well off, half Asian. Is that a thing?
Okay.
Coming soon. Coming 2019. We're gonna have crazy, well off Asian
Yes.
mix.
Starring Garrett Lee.
Starring Garrett Lee. Dude, okay, so no, this is okay, very interesting. There's been a lot of buzz about this movie. I have not seen this as of the time that we are recording this. However, I do intend on probably seeing this within the next week.
There's
because
been so much
many
press.
so many people are enjoying this. People I didn't expect to enjoy it because when I saw it, granted, I tend to look beyond the importance of a film. So right now, a lot of people are saying, like, just like Black Panther, there's a lot of people just flocking to the movie, and in a great way, both Black Panther and what I hear about Crazy Rich Asians, they're good to great movies. Like Black Panther was amazing. I mean, it's a Marvel film, and all of them are really good so far. And this was a great thing. Crazy Rich Asians, people are saying it is not just cash grab, trying to be like, hey, look, Asians can do stuff too, or whatever. It's supposed to be a really good movie, and so I want to check that out. However, the importance of it, which I don't necessarily always look at as the first thing, is great because this is a full Asian cast. And for a U.S. big budget, not big budget, but like you have full like Hollywood movie, I believe it's been about 25 years since we've had a full-on Asian cast. And so...
What was the last one? Do you know?
I believe it was something that was in my head before you asked that question.
Of course.
And
that's how it always happens.
Now
Yep.
I'm trying to...
You're on the spot.
Buy some time real quick.
Are you sweating?
So that I can... No. I mean, not because of this, but it's hot. I'm in Southern California.
is pretty
Joy Luck
toasty.
Club, I believe is what it was.
I loved the Joy Luck.
Joy Luck Club. There you go. Because I knew that
Female
off the
cast,
top
too.
of my head.
Look
off
at
the top
that.
of my head, I
I'm
pulled
so
that out.
impressed by you.
Thank you. It's because I'm half Asian. And I'm crazy and can pay bills. Crazy, can afford his bills and rent, Asian. That half Asian.
Boom.
I like
that.
Let's just keep changing this.
That's going to be a hashtag.
Hashtag. No, that's a long hashtag.
That's okay.
All right, cool. But I mean, like, it seems really interesting. Like, it looked. To be honest, when I saw the trailer, I was like, it looked like Almost like a 50 Shades of Grey type of thing, where it's just like, look, there's these two lovers, and here's some money shots because like explosions and jets and different set pieces and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, it's as a like I was very impartial. I don't necessarily like look at the whole thing that it was. I didn't have to read behind the or between the lines and see that it was a full Asian cast and all this other stuff. I was like, that's like doesn't look bad. Doesn't look like what I'd want to check out. Then all the people that I know, literally all the people that I know that have seen this movie say that it's really good. And like someone said they cried, and I'm like, it's because it was funny or it's because it was sad? Like both? I'm like, really? So that intrigues me. And mind you, this is all like secondhand, like just this is what they told me type of thing. But I will check it out. I want to check it out. This has gotten me to want to check it out. And I think that's important for a lot of these types of movies, is just word of mouth. Because if the marketing is you know, whatever, like I saw it. We've all probably seen the trailers and billboards and whatnot.
I actually don't think I've seen the trailer.
Really?
I've read a lot of articles about it, though.
Okay.
Like this one guy was claiming that he wasn't Asian enough to be a part of the cast. That's why he didn't.
I feel like that would be me, in all honesty.
I think you look Asian.
Yeah,
I
you're
think you look
white
more
though.
Asian.
And that's what we had this conversation last time, didn't we? And trust me, this is not me being racist whatsoever. Everyone that's okay. So I said this before, and it's just a fact. It happens because I'm half Mexican and have Chinese. Asian people tend to think I'm not Asian, and then Hispanic people tend to think I'm not Hispanic. And then you know, in the middle, they're like, "Oh, yeah, you look Asian." So I think if by look, probably look more Asian.
I feel like your eyes do. Like your eyes are more Asian, but the rest of your face is more Mexican.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just saying from experience.
What does that mean, Jen?
That means I could say so many things right now, but
All
I
right,
probably shouldn't.
Fair enough. All right. But yeah, no, I mean, like that is cool, but I am very happy that I mean, as far as the importance of it, as an actor / entertainment person, so producer, writer, whatever, you know, look at my IMDb. That's fine. Just check out my IMDb, whatever you want. I'm very happy that, you know, a full-on Asian cast, like, you know, is being successful.
I am too. I'm
because
very excited.
I would love to be cast in what is the first story is that Crazy Rich Asians is getting a sequel. Is moving forward with John M. Chu returning as the director. So good. I don't know what the story is about, so I can't even begin to fathom what the fuck it's going to be about, the second one. But there's going to be another one, and hey, maybe I'll try out.
You never know.
If there's a fucking audition that I find for Crazy Rich Asians 2 and there's room, like, okay, I'm gonna put this out in the universe.
Do it.
Crazy Rich Asians, you want a spin-off? Crazy, well-off, half Asians / Mexicans?
Hey.
Holla at your boy.
I'd watch.
Holla at your boy right now. Or like when I'm done with this podcast. And then holla at him, which is me. We're talking about me right now.
Did you just strike a pose at the camera for
No!
that?
I definitely didn't.
No. Best angle. Best angle.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about, Jen. All right, let's move forward. No, but seriously, I think it could honestly be spun off into different things, like not necessarily Crazy Rich something or other. I mean, this is based off a book too, mind you.
Oh.
But think about like other, let's see, what's the other ethnic groups? I guess you could call them.
Mm-hmm.
That have been underutilized and could probably benefit from a type of quote unquote Crazy Rich franchise. You could make this into a franchise. Think about a full Hispanic movie. Full Armenian movie, like just go into different things and sort of delve into the cultures. And I think what's going on, I've been reading articles, it's not treating them as stereotypes, but it's not being afraid to understand where the stereotypes come from. So as Asian, Hispanic, American, I understand, and I live in an area that has a lot of Asians around here. Like I understand where some of these stereotypes come from, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But it doesn't treat them like the stereotypes. It doesn't. This is not Breakfast at Tiffany's with Mickey Rooney as a fucking Asian landlord. You know what I mean? Have you seen you've seen that, right? Yeah, you heard it. I said it. Boom.
Threw it out there.
All right, number 2. This is what Ryan desperately wants to watch for whatever reason. He keeps
real.
He keeps hitting me up because he's like, bro, date you, me, Ricky. Rest in peace, Ricky C.
Miss
The
Rookie.
Meg. We're gonna go check out The Meg at some point in our lives.
Good
So
luck.
big ass shark movie. Jason Statham. People say it's good. Check it out. Mile 22 is coming in at third place in its first week, which is interesting because I really truly enjoyed the marketing for this. So on the flip side of what I was talking about with Crazy Rich Asians, this trailer definitely got me interested, and I'm surprised that not a lot more people want to go see it. However, I think we have been saturated with a lot of action lately, and maybe that's what's been making this suffer a little bit. Obviously, in fourth place, you have a big action movie in its fourth week, Mission Impossible Fallout. You have, The Equalizer 2 that recently came out. You have Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is action heist. It's The Spy Who Dumped Me. You know, a ton of different action-y films. And then you have sort of a laundry, like a whole list of different action movies that don't quite hit the mark due to whatever circumstances. So I'm just going to call out some names, not necessarily because they're bad, but because they're like, they just kind of flew under the radar. Like Jack Reacher stuff, like Born Supremacy or Born stuff spin-offs, like stuff that looks very generic, looks good, but looks like you've had a lot of it. And you're like, I'm cool with that. So Mile 22, I think, suffers from that sort of thing where I really enjoyed the trailer and I thought it looks good. Nothing about it made me be like, I should see that opening weekend. But I will check it out, especially because I believe this week I'm going to sign up for AMC Stubs, which is the new subscription subscription
Oh!
subscription service from AMC.
So you're totally done with MoviePass.
Oh, I canceled that shit.
But you like canceled it.
Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. Every week there's a new story about how MoviePass is screwing over people. The last one, I don't even know if I covered. The last one, MoviePass actually made it so that people who canceled.
You told us
I
that
did?
when you get the email.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not the email. It's so what it is. So you cancel it, and they're like, okay, it's canceled. And I'm like, okay, that was easy. But it's like, but it's also active until the end of your billing period. So I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh, a lot of businesses do that, though.
I didn't know that.
A lot of businesses do that, y'all. Read the fine print.
Read the fine print. So what it is that you can cancel. Very easy. Very weird because I also come from gym sales where they make it hard to fucking cancel. So I got to cancel. It's like, okay, your thing is still active until the end of your billing period. But I guess what happened, and I didn't use it, so it didn't happen to me. But what happened was if you did go and use it after you canceled in your billing period, it had a little pop-up that just said, new user agreement, new whatever, which plenty, if most of the world is like, okay, new user agreement, accept, whatever, I don't care. What you're accepting is that you're restarting your membership and they're going to keep taking your money.
Yeah, they ain't no fools.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. They ain't no fools.
Well, they might be because they're pretty much just digging their own graves at this point.
Well, they're going to keep digging until they get enough, and then they'll be done. Hey.
I guess. I don't know. We'll see. It's just too shady. Like, too fucking shady, and then always changing, and I don't like that. So I canceled. I ditched them. Like, that's the thing. Don't play us like that, motherfucker.
Don't play a player.
Don't do it.
Mm-mm.
So I'm moving to AMC A-List Stubs, I believe it's called. It's their own subscription service, which I haven't heard anything bad about so far.
No, I've heard really good things.
$20 a month, which think about it, a premium ticket is about $20. Like, go check out an IMAX movie at an AMC or something like that. Like, it's $20-something, maybe more. But it includes IMAX and Dolby and 3 movies a week, which most people don't exceed that. Most people don't even reach 1 a month, which in all honesty, like, it's very hard for a lot of people to understand. But for someone who's very interested in checking out movies, this is a great thing. And of course, if you're close by an AMC, I am currently surrounded by at least 4. So I am probably their prime audience, who they're looking for.
You are.
So I will check out The Meg. I will check out the Crazy Rich Asians. I've already checked out Mission Impossible Fallout, which is really cool. I want to check out Mile 22 and number 5, Alpha, a.k.a. the first good boy that I shared the trailer for. It's a story about like a caveman type person in the Ice Age and the first wolf to be domesticated, to be a dog. It's so cute, you guys. I bet you it's so cute. I want to check that out.
Fascinating.
Right? I thought so. All right, moving forward. Opening this weekend, also a movie I want to see, The Happy Time Murders.
Yes.
Yes?
I know a bunch of people that already saw the preview of it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Let's go see it.
Okay.
Let's go. Do you want to get the AMC thing with me?
Maybe.
Oh,
hey, it's a date.
All right, so The Happy Time Murders is probably the thing that I want to see the most, I would probably say.
It's pretty funny.
But Ryan might maybe go see the Meg first. We'll see. We will see.
Ryan, psh.
I definitely want to check out The Happy Time Murders. Directed by Brian Henson. If that last name sounds familiar, it's because his father is Jim Henson,
Whoa.
creator, I think,
Yeah,
of the
of
Muppets. And he went full force rated R with these fucking Muppets. And
At the premiere, they had all these Muppets like spinning on poles and strippers
Strippers
and
and
all
all
that
stuff.
kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
they're like,
super fun.
you know all the crazy shit you can't get away with as far as humans? Well, these are puppets, and they can do whatever they want. And he went full on. I think this is the thing that I can relate it to is in South Park. It's so funny because they can utilize animation to their benefit. I remember one episode specifically, and I haven't seen all of South Park, obviously, but one episode specifically, the gang kind of goes into space, and they realize that Earth is like a reality show. It's a whole planet of different things brought into the same planet, but then the producers, which are aliens, they start having like an orgy, but because they don't have human genitalia, you can show everything.
This is on South Park?
Yeah, check out this episode if you don't know what I'm talking about. They have a full-on orgy, but because they don't have human genitalia, however, they have parts that are reminiscent of them.
Like Ken and Barbie?
No, that's not like that.
Oh,
but
different.
Like imagine like a dick on your back or something.
Oh.
But it's not a dick. It's like a flizznorp, or you know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, suck my fucking suck my flizznorp.
It's hot.
You don't know what that is? That's not a thing. You can get around. There's loopholes. There's loopholes in this whole rating system. Because they're puppets, or Muppets, rather, I think they can get away with a lot more stuff, and I'm very excited to see this. The comedy looked pretty good. Melissa McCarthy, Elizabeth Banks, Maya Rudolph, Leslie Baker, a lot of names, and then, of course, a bunch of Muppets. I want to check that out as soon as possible, and hopefully I will come back next week and let you know what I thought. Then you have AXL, which is like a weird robot dog.
Cool.
Cool. Check out the trailer. See if you want it. I
Moving
don't
on.
know. Whatever. Searching. John Cho is looking for his 16-year-old daughter.
I love John Cho.
I do too. I think he's a great actor.
Mm-hmm. I dig him.
So I would probably say that he gives a good performance in this, but I haven't heard anything. Not a single thing about this movie.
Nothing.
Not bad, not good. I don't know. We'll see. Moving forward. All right. The one trailer I wanted to talk about in this episode I thought was super cute, but also super interesting to think about. This is going to be a trailer for a Netflix movie. And this is not a live action movie. This is an animated movie. It is called Next Gen. And it is very interesting.
me?
Yeah, not you, but the next one.
Oh.
Yeah. Next Gen E. Just kidding. Next Gen. It's gonna be an animated movie that actually it gave me a vibe, and I said it in the earlier in the opening. It's almost like if Terminator were a children's movie. It's very interesting. It's a robot and like I want to say teen or preteen girl. And they kind of team up, and then they realize that they live in a futuristic world where everyone kind of has their own private robot type of thing.
I want a private robot.
I would love a private robot. I think you would also make money if you did some cam stuff with that private robot.
Oh! My mama might be watching. You need to be...
Okay, well, shout out Jen's mama. Because I'm pretty sure she likes me. So that's fine. I'm giving you options, Jen. What you choose to do is your choice.
Do you hear that, Mom? Whatever I
It's true.
choose to do.
This is very true. And yeah, so it looks very cute, and then it's very interesting because she gets her own robot eventually, of course, and finds out that other robots are either corrupted or have a weird thing and that they kind of turn on humans. Very Terminator-esque.
I thought it was
But
adorable.
Her robot is loyal to her, and she
Like he should be.
Yeah, like he should be.
Like he
And
should
he
be.
starts tearing shit up.
I'm sure he tells.
So
she
you
tells him
you
what
got
to do.
some essence of like Terminator. You got some Iron Giant. You got some Big Hero 6 in there. Wall-E. A lot of people have been saying the art is kind of like It comes out September 7th, I believe, on Netflix, which, I mean, most of you, if not, yeah, I would say most of you have your own account. If not, you know someone.
Share.
You have their password.
Sharing is caring.
I know you do.
Mm.
Check it out. I think it looks good. I would definitely check it out. And you don't even have to leave your house. You don't even have to move from wherever you are because Netflix is on your phone. So
Oh.
check it out.
You can drink the whole time.
Absolutely, just like us. Because I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Are you?
It's 2:40, and I think we should wrap it up because we gotta definitely write some shit real quick.
Okay.
Because then I gotta go to work. All
Because
right.
you barely had your...
What is this song? I like this. We're gonna. You guys, we're gonna just go ahead and relax. Ooh. Just go ahead and pop open a Corona, or maybe make yourself a Mai Tai.
My ties are good.
Enjoy the wonderful Southern California air. What was that, smoke?
Breathe in that smog.
Smoke? Okay, whatever. And that's going to do it for us here at Humpcast, you guys. I want to thank Jenn Nangle for coming on the show, and thank you so much for coming, dropping by. Let's go ahead and write some shit. Where can they find you?
Facebook.com/Jennifer Nangle or Jennifer_Nangle on Twitter, Instagram, and whatever I'm missing.
Cool. And then you can follow us, of course, at Humpcast on every platform. And then me personally at Garrett_AM Lee. So let's go ahead and jump out of here. And I really, truly appreciate all of you for watching. And I love all of you for listening. So after I make this stop making noise, I will end the show. Good fight. Good night.